In today's video, we're actually going to be out and about and doing some shopping. I don't really know what I'm actually going to look for. I do need to pick up food for all the fur babies, so we definitely need to get that done. But I kind of wanted to just go and see what's out there. Like, what do they have new at Walmart? What do they have at Belk? Just to kind of see, like, what's new out there. We go pretty often, but we don't really do stuff for, like, all the areas. So today we're just kind of going and looking to see what we can find in the like all the stores. We're gonna look at clothing and shoes and jewelry, anything for the home, anything for like upcoming holidays, things like that, because I'm just curious as to like what they actually have out right now. I know they've had a lot of Easter out for a while, but we haven't gone to like Belk looking for Easter or any like spring items. And I'm just kind of curious, like, what is new and also what's on sale? Is there anything good that's on sale right now? So we're definitely going to do that. So I also wanted to talk about my car. So I mentioned in the last driving video that I do have the Chevrolet Bolt. It is the fully electric Chevrolet car, and it's perfect size for me. You know, I do my shopping and stuff like that. I don't need a ton of room, so I don't really need a bigger vehicle. But I did go looking at some other vehicles. So I don't have to get rid of my car. I don't have to trade it in or anything like that. But I was just kind of curious, like, what's out there right now? So we did go and test drive a couple of new vehicles, and I'm just not sold on them. I guess I didn't really find anything that I liked better than what I currently have. I had previously thought if I got rid of this one that I would get a Tesla. And I just don't feel like Tesla is a good idea right now. But I am a little concerned because we can't trust people like we should be able to. And just because the owner of Tesla is actually doing things that a lot of people don't agree with, they will in fact do bad things to Tesla vehicles, even though it is just normal people that are driving them and that are paying for them. And so that is one of the biggest things that bothers me. Is I would mostly be concerned whether or not if I went somewhere, if someone would mess up my vehicle just because, you know, they're trying to take out their frustrations on anybody and everybody. And, you know, it's a terrible thing. But so we did go and look at a few other of like the Chevrolets. I started to get an Equinox EV like about a year ago, I guess, maybe a little over a year ago. And the Equinox EV was around $30,000 at the time. But for some reason now, the Equinox EV is almost $40,000 to get one, which I'm not really sure why or what happened, why it's so much more. But it is, in fact, about $10,000 more than what it was. So I don't drive my vehicle that much. I've had my Bolt now for almost 5 years now. And looking at the mileage on it, it has 12,304 miles on it. So I obviously don't drive it that much, but I am thinking about getting another EV. I love the fact that I don't have to go get fuel. I love the fact that I don't have to go get oil changes. And it's just so convenient. Like, it's having an electric vehicle is just super convenient. You know, I get home, and if I need to, if I get down below like half of the battery life, I will plug it in. Or if I know I'm fixing to go somewhere a long distance, then I'll plug it in and let it charge overnight. But for the most part, I really don't even charge my vehicle that much. So, but it's just convenient to be able to just charge it, you know, while you're at home and not have to like go to the service station and stuff and get fuel and not have to even wonder like what the price of fuel is at the time. It's funny because people will constantly say, gosh, the fuel has gone up so much, you know, in the last couple of days, or fuel has gone up so much this year. And I'm like, I have no idea. Like, I couldn't tell you what fuel costs. I couldn't tell you the last time I bought fuel. It's been about 5 years. So I don't know, but yeah, so that's just really nice. And then not have to worry about like the added cost of that. You know, people are like, oh my gosh, you know, it just cost me $50 to fill up my fuel tank, or it cost me $70 to fill up the fuel tank, or whatever. And I'm like, I haven't had that kind of expense in 4 to 5 years now. So I don't know. And this is the first time I've worn these glasses, I think, in my videos. I do normally wear glasses to see distance, and these actually will tint, so they're tinted a little bit. They do look a little different. I'm just now realizing. So yeah, that's just kind of where we are. But we did look at the Buick on Vista, and we actually test drove what is called the Avenir series of that. So it was like top of the line of the Buick on Vista, and those prices are very, very competitive. Like it's a nice vehicle for a little over $30,000 fully loaded. I think it was like $33,000, and then they were doing a discount on that. For around $31,000, you could get like a fully loaded Buick on Vista. It drives so smooth, it rides so smooth, and it's so quiet. I was very impressed. We test drove the 2025, and it was great. Like, if that's something that you possibly are thinking about, go test drive it and see, because I thought it was great. And then we also test drove at the Chevrolet dealership. We test drove the Chevrolet Trax, and it was the RS2 of it, which is pretty much like a fully loaded edition of that as well. Seemed to be a little bit louder, and it definitely wasn't as smooth of a ride. And then we were going to test drive the Equinox, but I kind of felt like if I was going back to a fuel vehicle, you know, I don't know if I would do that or not, because if I was going to get an Equinox, I would probably get it in the EV, because that one is available in the EV. So I don't know, I'm kind of up in the air about it. So I'm looking for, I kind of like the thought of the crossover SUV vehicle, and I also am looking at like the small to mid-size vehicle. So if you have one that you love, any make, model, leave a comment and let me know, because that's definitely something that I'm kind of looking at. You know, I thought about maybe going and test driving like a Volvo and a Volkswagen and things like that, just to see kind of like how those are. So I have been also wanting to see like the Rivian R2. I know the Rivian R1 is like it's the R1S, I guess it is. It's not the truck, it's the SUV. That's really, really big, and I do not need anything that big. I know people are probably thinking they're really not that big, but I don't want anything that big. I want something about half that size. I didn't finish filming, and I didn't film when I got there because it just didn't seem like I needed to turn the camera back on to go in. But we did go into Walmart. I did get some footage in there. We did find a few things that were on clearance. I'm not sure why, because Walmart still has their clearance aisle, but I have noticed lately that they have started putting a lot of stuff on clearance in the spot it already sits. So basically you have to go down every aisle to see if anything is on sale if you're looking for clearance items, and that took a lot longer than what I was expecting it to take. So I did get some footage of things that were on sale, and then some that were just like showing their clearance where they normally said. It just showed that their price had either rolled back or were clearanced out. So that's kind of, I guess, the new thing that our Walmart is starting to do. Is that the way yours is, or you're still putting everything in the clearance aisle and just removing them from their original place? I'm curious as to if they're all starting to move to one kind of way of doing it, or if it is just kind of each store gets to decide how they want to do it. But we did find a few things. We didn't really find anything new at all in there. So the things that I filmed, I think basically were just like what was clearance and rolled back, because I didn't see anything new to film, which is a little bizarre because usually Walmart seems to get in new stuff weekly, but I just wasn't seeing it right now. So I do have some footage from there, and I realized while I was in there, I went into the food and realized that everything looked good, and I think it was because I haven't eaten anything except yogurt today, and it is after 5 o'clock now, so I know why everything looked good. It's because I haven't really eaten much today. So I started the gluten-free journey a few years back when I started having some health issues. And then I got to where I kind of got off of that journey, but I noticed lately that I have really been feeling bad again. I kind of feel like it is a gluten issue, some of it anyway. I have been to the doctors and stuff, and they run blood tests and everything, and then everything comes back in the normal range. But on my own, I just kind of like cut out everything and did a gluten-free journey there for a while. I started losing a lot of weight, and started feeling a lot better. But then like I just kind of went back to eating pretty much whatever I was wanting at the time. But then I got to where I don't do completely gluten-free, because I feel like when I tell myself I can't have it, it makes me want it more. I don't know if you're like that or not, but I am. And so I realized that trying to be completely gluten-free wasn't the answer for me, just because I feel like I fight myself constantly if I can't have something, and it makes me want to eat more. So I do gluten-free mostly. So kind of what I do is throughout the day I can have whatever I feel like I'm hungry for, but I tell myself that I'm only going to eat gluten one time a day. So if I plan to eat like a burger, I can't say gluten-free bread. I haven't found any that's good, that doesn't just fall apart. So if I'm going to eat a burger, then I will eat the regular bun that goes with it, but that will be my gluten for the day. I tell myself I have to limit it to one thing a day. So whatever I want to eat, I have to figure out there's something that I'm craving throughout the day. And if it is, then I need to figure out when I plan to eat it and tell myself that that's the only thing gluten that I'm going to have. And then the rest of the day I eat around that. So yeah, that's one of the things I'm doing. But I did do a video a while back when we found that the company that does wheat thins started doing good thins, and they do sell them at Walmart, and I did pick up some more. They have several different flavors in these, but I did pick up some of these while I was there. And so these are the good thins. Crackers and cookies and stuff have gotten so expensive that it's just unreal. It doesn't seem like you get very many of them, and that one box will last me that box will be gone in a day. But I love those are the Parmesan and garlic, and I also like the garden veggie ones. I don't eat them around people because I'm sure I smell like garlic, and I'm sure they smell like garlic, so I don't eat them if I'm going to be around anyone. I do try to limit my gluten intake, so I have gotten to where before I leave Walmart and things like that, I will go in and grab like a couple of different boxes of those good thins or some of the gluten-free snacky type foods to be able to have for like the drive home, or just snacking throughout the day, just having the cabinets. But yeah, so we did end up going in Walmart, and I did get some footage, and I did grab a few things. We also ended up going into Belk. Now our Belk is split into two stores here. We have like home and men's and children's in one, and then the women's shoes, jewelry, stuff like that is in the other. I didn't end up going in the women's shop today. I just went into the other side. They had some pretty good sales going on, and then I realized like how hungry I actually was while I was in Belk, and I was like, okay, it's time to go because I'm hungry, and if I stick around here I'm going to end up going through like a fast food restaurant or something, and I don't really need to do that. I went into that side of it. I did get some footage in there of like some of the doorbuster sales that they had going on, some of the sales that they have going on in the men's department. So if you're looking for like clothes for Easter or stuff for Father's Day coming up, just spring clothes in general, or you want to go in and get some nice looking clothes for like that fall winter time, this is the time to go into Belk's, because they had quite a bit of long sleeves and like the really nice like chaps and Ralph Lauren, just those like nicer lines in there, and they were like 60 and 70% off on some of that stuff. So this is a good time to go. They also had a lot of like short sleeves, like nice shirts down to like just the solid t-shirt type, and they had like cargo shorts, the khaki shorts, swim shorts, like things like that also. And they had quite a bit of them, and there were a lot of different brands in there, and they were all running a really good discount right now. So I think they had quite a few things that were $9.99. Even a lot of the long sleeves were like 70% off. They were pretty good deals going on. So if you're looking for anything like that, check it out. In the home department, they had quite a bit of items for $9.99 as well, like toasters and like the little mini waffle makers that make like one waffle at a time, and several different things like that for like $9.99. They also had like Ninja and Keurig and Cuisinart and things like that all on sale also. And then we also found some Christmas stuff that they had, and it was like $5 for anything that was normally like $20 and around that price range for like $5. But then they had stuff that went on up in like $100 and $200 price range normally, and I think they were for sale for like $20. So it's a good time to check into your Belk just to see if there's anything in there that you might want to get and put up. We saw some fall stuff and some winter stuff, some Christmas stuff, just all kinds of items. I also noticed that they had like new luggage in there that I had not seen before, and we do tend to look at luggage just about every time we go into Belk. That's where we normally buy our luggage from. This last time I ended up not buying it through Belk. I ended up getting it actually a few different places, but we ended up going with the London Fog brand, and they just didn't have London Fog in our Belk. They did have what looked like some new pieces in there, and there were some really pretty ones. Like there was a off-white color that was in there, kind of a neutral tone. It was very pretty, like a very nice looking set. So don't skip on Belk if you're looking for stuff, because you just never know. And they do have a website, and you can order stuff online and have it shipped to you. You can also have it shipped to your local store and pick up. But I also noticed that we had happened once before was we were looking for some luggage pieces, and they didn't have the 30-inch bag that we were needing to match the other pieces that we were able to get into the store. So they offered to order it from the store, and then they shipped it directly to my house, and we got it in just like a few days. So Belk is nice. We found some pretty good things in there. Belk is where I did the holiday shopping hack. I did a video on that and talked about like some of the stuff that they had on sale and how to get things even more on sale and free items. So if you haven't seen that video, check it out, because that was also at Belk. Next time we go back, maybe we'll go into the other side and look around. But I always do this though. I'm probably the only one, but I leave thinking, okay, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna hit like all these different stores and do all these different things while I'm out and about. And then if I go to some stores and I'm in there longer than what I expected to be or feel like I should have been, all of a sudden I don't want to go anywhere else. I'm just like, I know I'm done, let's go. But sometimes I'm not like that. Sometimes I'm just like ready to shop all day, but not necessarily buy, but just walk around and look at things, see what's new, see what's on clearance, see, you know, what we can find. But some days I'm just like, yeah, that's enough. But anyway, so yeah, but that's just kind of the way things have been going today. We do have a good amount of stuff that we got, but we didn't get a whole lot of footage. So most of the footage in this video is going to be of me driving, so I hope you have enjoyed that. I will put the footage in at the end, and so you can see what we found. that being said, have a wonderful day. And remember, we love you.